And that's the opening bell, round one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. A perfect counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That counter punch caught him clean. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Well done with that counter shot. Counter shot lands. They exchange punches. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
Shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round.
On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That jab doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Here's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. The end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, Nerdy. Come on. You've led him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better. He's not... Good work there. The jab's working nice. Go back together. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good counter punching. Hey, those punches add up. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. Punch is beginning to take its toll. How about that time counter shot? As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this.
On to the 4th we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
Nice punch. Hook misses. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, breathe. Breathe. Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get off. Win the round on your jab. Breathe.
And there's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Fantastic punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. He missed with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Do you believe what we're seeing? Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this.
Forget about that great work. I love that. I love that.
Here we go, it's round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He misses with that straight left. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet. There's the bell to start round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The straight right just misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just avoids a left uppercut. It's all offense all the time. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He threw a punch and just got a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad.